Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Today's video is gonna be a full face of clean beauty, which you would know because you've seen the title of the video. So if you don't really know anything about clean beauty, it's just beauty makeup products that have better ingredients. They're free of different things like parabens, sulfates, and clean beauty isn't necessarily fully defined right now, and I don't think that it will ever be because it's kind of different for every person. It's very personal depending on what you would prefer to have in your products and ingredients that you would prefer to not put on your face, which is totally fine. So clean beauty is not a super defined thing, but these are all products that I'm going to be using today that are free of a lot of things. They have better ingredients. They claim to be a clean brand. I think Sephora classifies most of these as clean products. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing today. If this is something that interests you, please let me know. If you have not already, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, that you've rung the bell so that you can be notified when I post videos. Make sure you give this video a like. So with all that said, let's get started. So here we are, all nice and zoomed in, ready to put some stuff on my face. I don't have a specific look in mind exactly. I don't have everything planned out. I kind of have a few options here and some categories of just products that I like that are clean beauty. So we'll just kind of make it up as we go along, you know? So let's just get started. So I brought out a couple products for most of the categories. Yeah. But for foundation products, base products, I have two here, and I don't know if I should use them both or... So one, I have here the Beauty Counter Dew Skin, and this has SPF in it, SPF 20. This is the shade Light. This is a very, very sheer, like, it is just the smallest kiss of tint to your face. It is really thick and beautiful and delicious, and I love it for the summertime. Honestly, anytime, because it's really moisturizing. As it says, it is the Dew Skin, which means that it's gonna be really, I just feel like hello. Which means it's gonna be really dewy. Other thing I have here is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. Also has an SPF of 40, even higher. It is also a skin tint, so it is light coverage. I will say, for me, this definitely has more coverage than this. I have the shade Bomb Bomb, B-O-M, Bomb Bomb, Bomb Bomb. I don't know which one to use. What will I do? Should I mix them? I feel like I do that in every video. I don't want to do it all the time because, like, I wear these honestly by themselves all the time. Like, these are both, like, actually I will say these are both products that I wear a lot. Like, they're some of my very, very favorites. I really enjoy both of these in the way that they wear, their textures. They're just all around beautiful. But I am going somewhere tonight, so okay, I'm being crazy. Why don't I just put a little bit of this, a dab of this into a good bit of this. So with this serum skin tint, you really have to shake it up. It's actually like separated, the pigment and the serum part. Like, it's actually a serum with skin, with like a tint in it. They claim for the serum to have a lot of benefits. It has niacinamide, squalene, and hyaluronic acid. Has some really nice ingredients in it. So you do have to shake it up to mix the tint into those products. That was overly aggressive. Oh my God. Did you hear that? Wait. What a fun sound. Okay. And this is like a straight up serum, so it is liquid. I mean, it is very thin. So I'm gonna take just a few drops of that, and I'm actually gonna mix, I'm sorry about it, but I'm gonna mix one pump of this and of the Dew Skin into that, and I'm just gonna mix the little textures together, start applying it. As far as methods of blending things out, foundation out, I'm gonna start with a brush And then I'm gonna blend it with a sponge because I find that I don't have to, I don't know, using a brush sometimes I find I can just use the smallest amount of product. I'm gonna start out with only what I just put on my face, blend it out really, really well, and then add a little bit as I go. And I find I don't use as much product that way. And then I like to go over it with my Beauty Blender sponge to give myself a nice little skin-like finish, and it also removes any excess that's kind of sitting on top of my skin. So I'm gonna start out with this brush. This is an e.l.f. brush, by the way. Nothing super fancy. It's the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I really, really like this brush. The bristles aren't super, super packed. They're not as like firmly packed as they could be like in this Sigma brush. You can definitely see the difference. This one doesn't have quite as much give to it as this one. These are a lot looser. So I'm gonna use this, and then I'm gonna, once I've blended this out really well, I'm gonna take just a little bit more and add it. And I'm not gonna take this all the way to the edges of my face. I wanna keep it pretty concentrated. I think that's all I'm gonna do with the brush. I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Blender and just take the excess that's left in the palm of my hand, dab that on there, and blend it in. Alrighty, I am happy with that. This is a very light, sheer, light coverage base. That's kind of, I love that. Next, we're gonna go in with concealer. I think the washing machine is being pretty loud right now, so I'm just gonna wait for a second. I feel like the Kermit the Frog meme where I'm just like, now that that's over. So next I'm gonna go in with concealer. Actually, I'm gonna put some lip balm on because I am feeling dry. This is actually clean. This is from Bite. This is their agave lip balm, I think. I'm just gonna add some of that. Bite is a great brand. They use excellent ingredients. Their packaging is so cute. It looks like a little pill. It's so cute. So next we're gonna go, what are we gonna do? Let's do eyes next. Let me do my eyeshadow next. I should have done this while I was waiting and done this part. So for eyeshadow today, I'm gonna go in with a couple things. For eyeshadow, I'm gonna start out with the Lawless, the little one palette. And it's super cute little palette. I think it's great. It has honestly every shade you would ever need. I mean, this white I could do without, but honestly, if you're a really simple kind of person and you don't really need a lot of eyeshadow, I think this is a super great option. It has a little mirror on it. Really cute. I love it. I'm gonna start out with just going into this little basic brown right here. I'm just gonna deepen up the crease with this matte orange right here. Start on the outer corner. Yeah, so all I have are literally just this shade and this shade blended, or we're focused on the outer corners. So that's all I'm gonna use as far as mattes from that little palette. Super cute. Next, I'm gonna go in with some liquid shadows over top. I think I'm just gonna use everything. I'm just gonna use as many products as possible because I wanna show you guys all the options. And I can absolutely do another video like this. I don't have, I mean, I still have a couple more clean things that I didn't even bring out here, but there are a lot more things that I would love to explore as far as clean beauty if you guys are interested in hearing about it and seeing how those products perform. So if you are, comment down below, let me know. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Kosas 10-second eyeshadow. It's a really cool eyeshadow product because if you can tell, this product, the way it's moving in there, it's just straight up liquid. I mean, it is so liquidy. You definitely don't want to open this up like sideways. You gotta open it straight up. You don't want to open it sideways because it will spill out. But I really love this because I really do think that the name is great for it because it's 10-second eyeshadow. And it really, a lot of times I will just use only this as my eyeshadow and I will just blend this all over my lid. I mean, it takes me less than 10 seconds probably to do. No, maybe 10 seconds for both of my eyes. Because it's like, I just swipe it on and blend it out with the brush and that's it. And it looks great and it lasts forever. And I love the shade. It's just a really nice light bronzy kind of champagne-y color. It's also great because it's not super like boom glitter in your face. It's a really nice everyday kind of look. Now I have heard, because there are quite a few shades of this product, and I've heard that they are inconsistent between shades. Like some of the other colors are not as good. This one is great, which is fine because it's a neutral color. This is the shade Globe, by the way. And I just lightly blend the edges, and look at that. It's so pretty. And this is just one layer. Like, you can absolutely build it up, and I'll show you that, why not? When I do use this as just like a one eyeshadow all over the lid kind of the look, I do build it up a little bit because it is really sheer, and I like that because I honestly would prefer something that is easy to build up and is a little bit sheer in pigment than something that is too pigmented and is really hard to just get a small amount on there. I really love a product that layers. It's so nice. And I definitely will show you guys sometime, like just this all over my lid is like, I love it. Also this particular shade, these last really, really well. I mean, they don't ever like fade or flake. I mean, it's such a thin formula that just, I love it so much. So that's that, and it has a little shaker ball in it. The other thing that I brought out, another liquid shadow that is newer, and it's been out for a while. I found this months ago, but I've heard no one talk about it, and I don't understand why, because it's from the brand Pacifica, which is actually a really great brand. It's a more affordable brand that is clean, so I really love it because their products work really well, a lot of them, and they also have great ingredients. This is the Twinkle Paint from Pacifica. It says on here, oh yeah, this is a vegan product too, look at that. Oh gosh, it doesn't even have the shade on it, does it? When I put everything in the description box, I will link this exact shade so you can know what it is. But I mean, there's only 3 shades in it. One's like a pink, one is maybe iridescent or something, and this one's like the champagne one. It's the only one that looks like this, honestly. It's also a liquid shadow. Like, I've never seen that before until I've had these 2 products that I've used here today. Like, a lot of liquid shadows that come in little tubes are a little bit thicker. They're more like a creamy kind of consistency. And these both are just, they're straight liquid. I mean, they're so cool. But again, don't want to open it up upside down. Also, both of these the pigment does separate over time, which is why there's a little shaker ball in this. And there's also a little shaker ball in this, so that when you're about to use it, you shake it out to really mix the pigment together. Because I don't know where I want to put this. I really like the look that I have currently. Look at this shadow. I mean, it is just, it's so shiny. It's definitely more metallic and like bright. It's definitely brighter than the Kosas shades. This has a lot more metallic shimmer to it, and I really love it. It also dries down and like really stays. Like, look at this. Okay, look at this. I'm literally gonna try and wipe it off. It's still there. And I had this on my hand for like a couple seconds. So it lasts really well as well. I don't know what I want to do with it. Let me just start by, I'm gonna dab it into like the inner corner of my eye. Okay, I'm gonna start there and blend it with my finger. And you gotta blend fast because, as you saw, it dries pretty quick. So you know what, this was probably a mistake. I would recommend doing one eye at a time with this product. Yep, should have done one eye at a time. It's not super well blended, so let me just fix it a little bit by taking it that way. There we go, so we've really added, ooh, some shine up in this situation. Wow, I feel like overwhelmed with glitter right now, which I can't say happens to me often. So next, let me just go ahead and do concealer. So for concealer today, Yeah, I guess I'm gonna use this because I've already used this on my channel. This is the RMS Beauty Uncover Up Concealer, and I've already used this. I used this in my no makeup video. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. We'll link it right up here in the little, in one of these corners where the eye is, because I can't tell what direction it's gonna be in. But today I'm gonna use this Conceal to Reveal palette by Undone Beauty. It's in this big old pan. And it is a cream concealer, and this is the shade Buttercream Medium Light. So it is a really nice concealer. I'd say it's medium to full coverage. It's very creamy. I would say with this concealer, use light amount because it's pretty thick, but I really love this concealer. I really love this brand, Undone Beauty. I have quite a few things from them. They have cream blushes, they have powder bronzers and highlights, they have eyeshadows. They have a really great, oh yeah, I should have used that today. Anyway, they have a really great like tinted moisturizer product. They have really, really beautiful products, and I will definitely be continuing to feature this brand here because it's a clean brand. They have amazing ingredients in their products, but they are also very, very, very affordable, especially for clean beauty. I have found clean beauty tends to be pretty expensive, honestly, and it's kind of like the same thing as with buying food and trying to eat healthy, like organic food and stuff costs more money. Clean beauty costs a little bit more money usually, but this brand Undone Beauty, you can find them at Target and then in a couple other retail spaces, but they are an affordable brand. This was like, I think almost everything in their brand is like $10. So it's a really great price point for clean beauty, for what you're getting. There's a lot of product in this. I mean, I think it's an excellent bang for your buck. So I'm just gonna use this little concealer brush from Eco Tools to dip into this little concealer. And I'm gonna apply this initially with this brush and then probably go over it with my beauty blender. And look at that. I literally only dipped in with this brush one time into this product and it covered both my eyes. It's insane. Forgot how high coverage this concealer is. Whoa, whoa. I think I'm gonna go over a couple spots on my face with this. I'm just lightly dipping into that, and I'm gonna take it on this little blemish on my chin to conceal that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start on some mascara. Today, for mascara, as you guys know, I like to build it up in layers and let a layer dry, then add. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a layer on and then let dry over time so that I can add more layers as we go, as you guys know. Today I'm gonna be using the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. This is a beautiful, beautiful clean mascara. I love this stuff. I've been a big fan for a couple years of this mascara, man. It's really nice. It has a really interesting wand too. So it has one side of the brush. On that one side you can see there, the bristles stick out a lot more than they do on the other side because this almost like brushes out your eyelashes. It's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a layer on of that and be right back. Oh yeah, I'm gonna curl my lashes first before I do that. So I'm gonna curl my lashes, put a layer of that on, and I'll be right back. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with, start on my brows, and I'm gonna go in with the Ilia Essential Brow Gel, also from Ilia. But this is a really nice brow gel. It's a tinted brow gel, so I'm gonna initially go in with this, a light layer, and then I'm gonna go with pencil, and then I'm gonna set it with soap. So let me just go ahead and put a little layer of this on. I'll be right back. So that is one layer of, that is the tinted brow gel in my brows. Now I'm gonna go in with a pencil. For my pencil today, I'm gonna be using this brow pencil from Rowan. This is the Rowan Vow Brow, and this is the shade Medium. I think that you can hear my dryer, but we're gonna pretend that we don't. And I'm gonna fill in my brows with this brow pencil, BRB. Okay, so there is the brow pencil in my brows. I know that you can hear my dryer, but we're just gonna pretend that it's not there because I need what's in there to dry so that I can put it on before I leave tonight. My eyes feel so dry. My contacts are like trying to pop out of my eyes. Since we are here, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with another layer of mascara, BRB. Okie dokie. Let's put some eyeshadow underneath our eyes to balance that top lid out. I'm gonna go in with the same shades from that little Lawless palette. Gonna go in with this brown and a little bit of this orange. There we go. All nice and balanced out. That's the eyes. The eyes are finished. That's great. Let's go into the rest of the face. So for bronzer, I have two options here. One is actually from Tarte, and it's interesting because Tarte is not a clean brand, but they have this line of products that just came out that are clean. They came out this summer sometime, but this is their cream bronzer. It's the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer. This is the shade Seychelles. I really like the packaging. It's so cute, and it is filthy because I really like this product, and I'm embarrassed to even show you the inside of the pan because it's disgusting. The other bronzer I'm going to be using, I think I'm going to use both, probably, is from Kosas. It is a bronzer. Oh yeah, I've used this on here before. It's the Kosas bronzer. This is the shade Light. You guys have already seen me use this before. We love. So I think I'm first going to go in with this Kosas bronzer. I'm just going to dab this everywhere, honestly. Wow, the difference that bronzer makes. I was very sad in my last video when Michael did not apply a lot of bronzer to my face. Just to see how pale I looked, and this is what I prefer. So nice. And then I'm gonna go over top of that with this cream bronzer. Okay, so my camera died and we are back. So if it's not the exact same zoom as it was before, that's okay. So I'm gonna go in with that cream, that Tarte cream bronzer with this smaller brush. It's an e.l.f. brush, 105. It's a nice little brush for cream products. It is awesome for cream products. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and I'm gonna concentrate it kind of in my contour areas. I'm not like super contouring, but I am gonna concentrate it in those areas a little bit more, since this is a more pigmented bronzer than the Kosas one. And take this on the sides of my nose. We go underneath my mouth a little bit. I find that the best way for me to blend out my jawline contour is to kind of give myself a double chin. So that I can see exactly where everything is, so that it's a nice diffused line. I know that this is very pleasant to look at. You're welcome. Chiseled. Okay, next. So let's go ahead and finish up the brows with a little bit of soap just to set them in. Babe, can you bring me a spray? Thank you.
You're welcome.
I forgot one, thanks.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna spray my little soap. Just gonna glue these suckers up with my soap. So there are the brows all complete. We only have a couple things left. Let's do highlighter and Let's do highlighter and blush. I'm gonna use my little RMS Living Luminizers palette. You guys have seen it before. I'm gonna use the Magic Luminizer from RMS as my highlight today. That's my little Magic Luminizer highlighter. Blush is next. And I'm gonna use a blush from Tower 28. It is a beautiful brand. You guys have seen me use their Bronzino bronzer before here. I love their products. These are their blushes. They have 3 shades, and here are 2 of them. This one is Golden Hour. It's in like an orange. And then this one is Magic Hour. It's like a little rosy nude. I don't know. I definitely feel like I should use the orange, but maybe. I'll show you guys. Here they are, swatched. Obviously there's the nude one and there's the orange one, Golden Hour and Magic Hour. They are so pretty. But what if I blend them together? Ooh. So I'm just gonna use both of them. And I'm just gonna take that same brush that I just used the Tarte cream bronzer on, and I'm just gonna dip back and forth into both of them. And these are really pigmented. So I'm gonna stamp that off on my hand. Ooh, yes. That's a good color, I like that. I'm excited about it, I feel good.
Hi, how are you?
And here we go. Ooh, ooh, yes, 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 yay. Okay, so those are the blushes. Didn't expect to use both of them, but we did. And these are some of my very favorite blushes right now. I just really enjoyed the formula. It's really beautiful. Last thing, the very last thing is lips. I'm gonna use one of these for sure. I'm gonna use these from Ilia. These are the Balmy Gloss Tinted Lip Oils. I have 2 shades right here. They look really intense in the tubes. These are the Ilia little balmy lip gloss things. They look super intense in the tube, and they're really not. This one up top is like a orangey reddish tint, and this one down here is like a mauve, but they are much, much sheerer on the lips than what they seem in the tube. They're super, super sheer, super pretty. I think I'm gonna go with this orangier one. This one is called Saint. The texture of these is just really nice. I don't think I'm gonna go in with a liner today. I'm just feeling casual with my lip product. My husband is screaming. I think he's playing a game against other people online and maybe he lost. It's probably Mario Kart if I had to guess. Wow, look at that. That looks really nice. So you guys, that is the video. That is a full face of Clean Beauty. I'm really happy with the way the look turned out. I love so many of these products. Like I love all of them, and honestly some of them are like some of my favorite products right now, and I just, Clean Beauty brands really do it right in a lot of ways. And yeah, and it's just really fun to kind of explore that world and feel a little bit better about the products that you're putting on your skin and leaving on there for, you know, hours on end. So yeah, it was a really fun video to film. These are products that I use all the time. I mean, these base products are like some of my very favorite products that I use on a very regular basis. How do I end these videos again? So yeah, that's the look. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, if you really liked kind of exploring some Clean Beauty, I can definitely do another one sometime where I do a whole other face of Clean Beauty with all different products. I would love to do that for you guys. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments down below. I thank you guys so much for being here today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.